Good morning and good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday is our Tai Chi day, so most of the things today will look a little like Tai Chi, but be done a lot like Qigong. So let's warm up a little bit first. Feet about shoulder width, hips width apart, knees nice, soft, and bouncy, upper torso erect. And you can imagine a string pulling up the crown of your head to lengthen the neck. That'll tuck the chin back. And with the feet rooted, let's just begin to turn from side to side, just letting the arms swing free. Get the body a little warmed up and get a little fluid moving in the joints before we slip into the forms today. Mostly out of the Yang 10 form set, but with a few modifications here and there. A couple weeks we're going to switch over and use the Chen's short form. There's a couple of new movements in there that we have not used before. And let's close the hands into loose fists and begin tapping. Lower belly, lower back. As I understand it, our contingent across the big pond already came back from daylight savings time. They all tried to join the meeting an hour late yesterday. So no, we haven't changed yet. But that's coming up. Now let's bring the front hand tapping on up to the shoulder area, tapping into that little hollow area where the shoulder meets the chest. Continue to tap on the low back. And let's add a little focus to the breathing. Nice deep breaths down deep into the belly. Taking that in breath through the nose if you're able. And then the out breath through either the mouth or nose. And then let's relax the arm and the hand and take it up over the shoulder. Just an open hand now. Let's come back to the front of the shoulder, work our way back down, and hands back into loose fists. And then back on down to the belly. And now begin to consciously shift your weight from side to side. Enough that you can feel the momentum carry you onto the outside and then the inside of each foot. A little flexibility and strengthening of the ankles, helping with our balance and in turn reducing the risk of falls, which will get even more important over the next couple months. at least here in the northern hemisphere. And then let's float the hands back off the body, turn that tap into a reach, and let the momentum of that arm swing across lift the trailing heel. Still breathing deeply. Harmonize breath and movement here momentarily. Now let's take our turn, kind of arms parallel to the floor. Get a little twist in the spine. Just letting the momentum carry that back heel off. And let's begin to slow down. And shrink the movement down as we work our way back to our neutral starting position. When you're there, let's connect to the breath with a little spinal cord breathing. Breathing in, spread the elbows apart, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale as you pull it all back in, gently round the back. A little arch as you move back, and round it out as you breathe out. Rising and expanding, pull it back in, relax and release. Let's add a little bit of a twist at the top of each one now. Turning to the side. Bring it back to center to exhale. Let's take one more on each side. And one last breath out, rounding out. And release the arms to the front. And as we rise, let the arms float up. Breathing out, arms melt down. Opening the flow. Rising on the in-breath like wind beneath your wings. And then just a gentle melting down. All right, stay with me now. This time as the arms come up, we're going to round them out and broaden out the chest. Breathing out, bring the fingertips back in, flatten the palms, float down. Rising and expanding. Pulling it all back in the out breath, pressing down. extending this just a bit. Expand out, and this time as you come in, bring a hand in high, a hand in low, and capture the moon. Melt down. Breathing in, expand, other hand floats to the top now as we capture the moon. Sink down. One more time. Capture the moon and pause here. Take that top hand, let it scoop under. The other hand just fall away. That hand scooping spirals around, turn and press. Both hands spiral, press. Breathing in and breathing out. One hand loading up to push, the other hand brushing past the knee. Just a single spiral with each hand. Let's get ready to go to the other side, which will add a spiral. So here's one, turn back in, spiral both hands again, turn out on the other side and push. Both hands back to a single loop. Let's get ready to take it back across. So press one spiral as we turn back in, the other spiral as we turn out to the other side and press. Let's take one more and switch sides again. Press, spiral, turn in, spiral, turn out, and press. And we're going to come back to the center. Let's press, spiral as you turn in. Now, bottom hand, that leg, stepping out diagonally, toss the bottom hand away. Both hands still in a bit of a spiral. Now on our toss away, the palm is up instead of out. Ready to capture the ball in the center to get to the other side. So toss away, with your back hand, turn it over, fold the extended hand in as you step in. Now the other hand's on the bottom. Step out, toss away. Let's get ready to come back to the other side. So toss away, a little pause, turn the back hand over, hold the extended arm in as you step in. Now, bottom hand guides. 3 times. 2 and 3. Let's switch sides. 1 and 2. 3, let's come back to center. Capturing the ball, carry it across in the direction of your top fingers, and open up that top hand. The other hand follow. Sun follows moon. Capturing the ball. Paint the moon across the sky. Paint the sun across the sky. Breathing in as the first hand paints the sky. Breathing out as the other hand joins it. One more time, over and back. Last time across. Recapture the ball, then turn the hands on edge and drag them across the front. Hands play with clouds. Breath in, coming across in one direction. Natural pause as hands change places. Breathing out to bring it back. Top hand about level with the heart center. Bottom hand level with the lower dantian. Alright, let's add on here. Top hand floats across and forms a hook. Bottom hand sweeps across and presses. It rewinds alone, sweeps across, presses. Breathing in and breathing out. Release the hook. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the other side. And the other side. Top hand forms a hook. Sweep and press. Sweep and press. press on this side. Press, release the hook, hands catch up and change places. 2 times across. Again, a hook. Let's do 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Release the hook, hands catch up, change places. 1 more time. Coming across, top hand forms a hook. 3 presses. 1, 2, last one. 3, release the hook, just catch up, change places, coming back, stay with me. Golden rooster stands on one leg. One more on each side. Arms float up, shoulder height. Coming in to hug the tree. Toe heel out a little wider. Sink down into your stance. Pause here in the standing post. A little bit of tension in the legs, upper torso is upright, tailbone pointing at the floor. Should be a single line running up the spine, through the neck, out the top of the head. Nice deep breaths in. Nice full out breath. On your next out breath, flatten the palms, let them slowly float down as you toe heel back into Uchi. And let's do our familiar trio to close, rising overhead, turning the palms to the floor, pressing down, regulating the chi. One more time. This time as the hands reach bottom, turn the palms in together, press the fingertips together, pull to the ribs, fold and press forward like you're turning a wheel. 3 turns of the wheel. You rise from the 3rd turn, separate the hands, toss one away, let your eyes follow it overhead, and then bring it right down the midline. Breathing in, toss the other one away. Breathing out, let it trace the midline. Do 3 on each side. last one. And as his hand floats down one last time, let that one come to rest over the heart center. Put the other one over the lower belly. Bring your feet in just a bit. Close your eyes. And we'll breathe it to the finish. After a few breaths, you can just let that top hand glide down the body. Join the other one. Both hands over the lower dantian, returning our energy to the center. You may feel yourself start to sway a little bit. Should that happen, just enjoy that, relax into it. Just sway like a branch in the breeze. One more big deep breath in. And as you release that breath, go ahead and release the hands back to the sides. Let your gaze come back to the room. Give everything a little shake. And thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Namaste.